cardiac surgeon. Warns, this food seniors eat daily quietly raises clot risk. Cardiac surgeons are issuing a significant warning about a common food item that many seniors consume on a daily basis, often without a second thought. This seemingly innocuous food, when eaten regularly, can insidiously elevate the risk of dangerous blood clots over years, not days. It doesn't manifest with immediate digestive upset or a racing heart, nor does it overtly signal danger. Instead, it works subtly within the bloodstream, gradually altering the very flow of blood. For many older adults, the realization of this silent threat only surfaces after a concerning health event, such as a swollen calf, unexplained chest pressure, or a sudden onset of breathlessness that appears without warning. This underscores the critical importance of understanding these dietary risks. The food in question doesn't act like a swift poison. Rather, it functions as a gentle whisper, reshaping blood chemistry meal after meal. By the end of this discussion, you will gain a comprehensive understanding of 5 specific foods that silently increase clot risk, why their danger intensifies for individuals over the age of 60, and practical strategies to continue enjoying them safely without complete elimination. Furthermore, you will learn to recognize the subtle early warning signs of thickened blood, indicators that are frequently misattributed to the natural aging process, even when the body is attempting to communicate a serious concern. Most importantly, you will discover simple, actionable adjustments that can significantly protect your circulation, ensure your blood flows freely, and support the long-term health of your heart for the decades to come. The first food on our list is likely to be the most surprising, as it is widely perceived as both comforting and beneficial for health. Yet, cardiac surgeons emphatically state that its daily consumption becomes a risk factor. Before delving deeper into these critical insights, we would be immensely grateful if you could share your geographical location and current age. Our community is growing in an incredibly positive and expansive way, and this information helps us tailor our content to your specific needs. As a lighthearted addition, please also tell us what you enjoyed for breakfast this morning. Your comments provide invaluable insights into your daily habits, enabling us to create more targeted and supportive health resources. So, please take a moment to share your thoughts below. Then, let us begin our exploration with the 5th food item on our list. This is a food that many seniors incorporate into their smoothies, believing it to be a powerful protector of their well-being. However, cardiac surgeons caution that its effects within the bloodstream of individuals over 60 can be quite different. Number 5 on our list is spinach smoothies. At first glance, spinach smoothies appear to be the quintessential health beverage, especially appealing to seniors seeking to boost their energy levels, enhance digestive function, and strengthen their immune systems. However, cardiac surgeons are warning that excessive consumption of spinach in its raw, blended form can, over time, contribute to a subtle thickening of the blood. When spinach is consumed raw and pureed, the naturally occurring oxalates within it become more concentrated. These oxalates then enter the bloodstream at a faster rate and in significantly larger quantities compared to when spinach is cooked. For younger individuals, this typically poses no issue. But for those over the age of 60, as kidney filtration efficiency declines and blood vessels tend to become less flexible, the body encounters greater difficulty in processing these oxalates effectively. These oxalates can then bind with calcium present in the blood, leading to the formation of minute crystals. These crystals, in turn, render the blood marginally heavier, slightly thicker, and consequently more challenging for the arteries to transport. The insidious nature of this process means that most seniors remain unaware of it, as it does not elicit immediate pain. However, the strain on the heart gradually increases, particularly during the night when bodily circulation naturally slows. If spinach smoothies are a daily fixture in your diet, this accumulation can reach a point where it elevates your risk of blood clots, especially if you are also taking calcium supplements or have a pre-existing history of kidney issues. The primary concern is not spinach itself, but rather the frequency of consumption and the raw preparation method. Cooked spinach undergoes a transformation in the body that significantly alters its impact. Cardiac surgeons are not advocating for the complete abandonment of spinach. Instead, they recommend consuming it in a manner that your body can safely process, especially after 60. If you enjoy the convenience and nutritional benefits of smoothies, consider rotating your leafy green ingredients. Opt for options such as bok choy, celery leaves, or kale in moderation, or even romaine lettuce. If you still wish to include spinach in your blended drinks, limit its use to 2 or 3 times per week, and always ensure you are drinking ample water alongside it to aid your kidneys in flushing out any excess oxalates. A simple alteration, such as substituting lightly steamed spinach for raw spinach in your smoothie, can dramatically reduce your clot risk without compromising the delicious flavor you enjoy. Your heart will likely experience the positive effects, your blood will flow more smoothly, and your circulatory system will quietly thank you each day. Moving on to food number 4, this is an item that very few seniors would ever suspect of posing a risk. It is typically perceived as being light, gentle, and beneficial for the digestive system. Yet, when consumed daily, it can indeed become a source of circulatory concern. Number 4 on our list comprises oats and granola clusters. Oats have long been lauded as one of the healthiest breakfast foods available. However, cardiac surgeons are warning that a considerable number of seniors are inadvertently increasing their risk of blood clots by consuming them in less than optimal forms on a daily basis. The transformation of oats into crunchy granola clusters involves a process that strips away many of the natural fibers that are crucial for slowing down digestion. This leaves behind a product with a higher glycemic load, leading to much faster and more pronounced spikes in blood sugar than many people anticipate. These rapid sugar spikes are inevitably followed by equally rapid crashes. Each of these crashes prompts the body to enter a stress response cycle, which in turn causes a slight thickening of the blood as a mechanism to stabilize energy levels. This physiological response becomes progressively more problematic for individuals over the age of 60. The majority of seniors fail to recognize that the honey-coated or syrup-laden granola clusters they enjoy are not as gentle as plain oats. Instead, they behave more akin to sugary snacks. The combination of sugar and oxidized oils commonly found in granola can irritate the delicate lining of the blood vessels, triggering minor inflammatory responses. This inflammation creates an environment where blood platelets are more likely to aggregate and stick together. Over the course of weeks and months, this subtle stickiness can contribute to an increased risk of clot formation, particularly when coupled with insufficient hydration or prolonged periods of sedentary behavior. The actual danger lies not inherent in oats themselves, but rather in the extensive processing, the inclusion of various additives, and the sheer daily repetition of consumption. These factors can transform what might otherwise be a healthy food into a significant burden on the circulatory system. If you are an enthusiast of oats, transitioning to plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats is a highly recommended alternative. Their slow digesting fibers are instrumental in maintaining stable blood sugar levels and promoting smooth circulation. For sweetness, consider incorporating natural options such as blueberries, cinnamon, or a small amount of raw honey, all of which contribute positively to arterial health rather than placing undue stress on it. If you do opt for granola, it is advisable to treat it as a topping rather than a substantial meal component. Limiting yourself to a small handful rather than a full bowl can make a significant difference. This single modification alone has the potential to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and offer your heart far greater protection than most seniors realize. Your arteries will register this positive change even before you consciously feel it, quietly responding with more consistent energy and a calmer, more regulated circulation. Now, let us turn our attention to food number 3. This is an item that cardiac surgeons indicate is almost universally unsuspected by older adults, primarily because it appears innocent, comforting, and relatively light. However, it possesses the capacity to silently thicken the blood in surprisingly detrimental ways. Number 3 on our list is red meat, with a particular emphasis on processed varieties. Red meat often evokes feelings of familiarity, comfort, and satisfaction. However, cardiac surgeons caution that for seniors, it is becoming one of the most stealthy contributors to blood thickening, especially when consumed in its processed forms, such as sausages, deli meats, or cured products. As the human body ages, it becomes increasingly reactive to the saturated fats and chemical preservatives commonly found in processed red meat. This heightened reactivity can lead to small yet persistent inflammatory responses within the blood vessels. While this inflammation does not typically cause overt pain, it subtly alters the texture of the artery walls, rendering them slightly stickier and more susceptible to capturing passing platelets. When platelets encounter an irritated vessel lining, their tendency to clump together increases, initiating the foundational layers of what could potentially develop into a dangerous blood clot. Furthermore, processed meats are known to elevate levels of C-reactive protein, a key blood marker that indicates inflammation and is strongly correlated with an increased risk of clot formation in adults over the age of 60. For seniors who already manage conditions such as high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or diabetes, this detrimental effect is amplified, leading to a tightening of circulation without any readily apparent symptoms. Red meat is also a rich source of heme iron. When consumed in excess, heme iron can trigger oxidative stress, a process that can make the blood progressively thicker and more sluggish over time. It is not uncommon for many older adults to experience sensations of afternoon fatigue, heaviness in the legs, or even a tightness in the chest after meals that are heavy in red meat. They often fail to recognize that these sensations are frequently a direct consequence of blood that is simply not flowing as smoothly as it should be. By substituting fish, beans, tofu, or lean poultry for red meat a few times a week, you can significantly lighten the workload on your heart and help your arteries remain calm and flexible. This does not necessitate the complete relinquishment of your cherished culinary preferences. It simply involves reducing the frequency of red meat consumption, opting for fresher, unprocessed cuts when you do indulge, and making a conscious effort to avoid processed versions that exert the most strain on your circulatory system. Your heart thrives on foods that effectively minimize inflammation and maintain clean blood flow. Even modest adjustments in this regard can yield substantial benefits as you age. When you reframe red meat as an occasional source of comfort rather than a daily staple, your blood responds with remarkable alacrity, manifesting as smoother flow and more stable energy levels. Now let us proceed to food number 2. This is a breakfast choice that many seniors consider to be entirely harmless. Yet, cardiac surgeons are issuing a stern warning that it can thicken the blood at a pace that is likely to surprise you. Number 2 on our list is sugary breakfast cereals. While sugary breakfast cereals may appear light, colorful, and innocuous, cardiac surgeons are cautioning that for seniors, they can contribute to blood thickening at a rate that is faster than almost any other morning food. When you pour a bowl of cereal and add milk, the refined grains within it undergo rapid breakdown into sugar, leading to an almost immediate surge in blood glucose levels within mere minutes. Your body's response to this sudden influx of sugar is to release insulin. Each potent wave of insulin causes a slight thickening of the blood as it attempts to regulate and stabilize this abrupt sugar jump. For younger adults, this physiological roller coaster is generally more manageable. However, after the age of 60, blood vessels tend to lose some of their flexibility, making these sugar spikes considerably more dangerous and increasing the likelihood of clot formation. The added sugars, artificial flavorings, and highly processed ingredients commonly found in most cereals can inflame the inner lining of your arteries. This silent irritation encourages blood platelets to adhere to one another more readily. When this process occurs consistently each morning, day after day, a significant buildup can ensue, particularly if this is coupled with insufficient hydration or extended periods of sitting after breakfast. Many seniors experience mid-morning headaches, a feeling of heaviness in their legs, or sudden bouts of tiredness, without realizing that their breakfast cereal is inadvertently pushing their blood sugar and circulation in an unfavorable direction. It is important to note that even cereals labeled as whole grain or low fat can still contain substantial sugar levels that can disrupt blood flow and place an unnecessary burden on your heart. Transitioning to breakfasts that promote slow digestion, such as oatmeal, chia seed pudding, or eggs, can help maintain calm blood sugar levels and promote relaxation of your arteries. If you have a genuine fondness for cereal, it is advisable to select options that contain at least 4 grams of fiber and less than 5 grams of sugar per serving. This seemingly minor adjustment is a powerful step towards protecting your circulation. Furthermore, always consider adding a handful of nuts or seeds to your cereal to further slow digestion and mitigate that potentially dangerous sugar rush. Your heart will likely experience the positive effects almost immediately, characterized by more sustained energy and a smoother flow of blood throughout the day. Finally, we arrive at food number 1. This is a daily favorite that almost every senior trusts implicitly, yet it possesses the capacity to silently elevate clot risk more than any other food on this list. Number 1 on our list is cheese and dairy fats, specifically when consumed in daily overuse. Cheese often evokes a sense of comfort, familiarity, and profound satisfaction. However, cardiac surgeons are issuing a critical warning. Daily overconsumption of cheese can subtly thicken the blood and significantly increase clot risk in older adults to a far greater extent than most individuals ever realize. As the human body ages, its efficiency in breaking down the saturated fats commonly found in cheese diminishes. This results in those fats circulating in the bloodstream for extended periods. When saturated fats linger, they contribute to the stiffening of artery walls and cause the blood to become slightly thicker. This forces the heart to exert more effort with each beat to pump blood effectively. Cheese also contains surprisingly high levels of sodium, often far exceeding what seniors might expect. Excess sodium can lead to fluid retention, which in turn elevates blood pressure and impedes circulation. When blood pressure rises, the delicate network of small blood vessels in the legs, brain, and heart becomes more vulnerable, creating an environment where small clots can form more easily. The daily consumption of cheese, particularly as part of evening meals, can create a perfect storm for circulatory issues. This includes thicker blood due to saturated fats, constricted arteries from excessive sodium, and slower nighttime circulation, all of which elevate clot risk while you sleep. Many seniors attribute morning headaches, swollen ankles, or chest heaviness to various factors, without recognizing that cheese-laden dinners might be the hidden culprit. Processed cheeses, such as slices, spreads, and pre-shredded varieties, present even greater risks. They often contain preservatives and oxidized fats that actively inflame arteries. The overarching recommendation is not to eliminate cheese entirely from your diet. Instead, the emphasis is on enjoying it in a manner that your heart can safely manage, especially after the age of 60. If you are a cheese aficionado, opt for milder varieties, such as ricotta, cottage cheese, or fresh mozzarella. These options generally contain less saturated fat and sodium. It is also beneficial to pair cheese with fruits or vegetables rather than with bread or processed meats, thereby helping to keep inflammation low and blood flow steady. Simple swaps, such as reducing portion sizes, selecting fresher varieties, or reserving cheese for special occasions rather than daily consumption, can dramatically mitigate clot risk. Your heart will feel lighter, your circulation will become smoother, and your body will experience enhanced energy levels when cheese transitions from a daily habit to an occasional indulgence. In conclusion, gaining a clear understanding of how these everyday foods impact your circulatory system empowers you to view your body with newfound clarity and genuine compassion. You begin to recognize that seemingly minor choices, the beverage you select, the snack you trust, the habits you repeatedly engage in, possess the profound ability to subtly shape the inherent strength of your heart and the smoothness of your blood flow. The truly empowering aspect of this knowledge is that it is never too late to implement more beneficial choices. Regardless of your age, your past health history, or your current physical condition, your body consistently responds to every act of kindness and care you offer it. It reciprocates with steadier energy, more regulated blood pressure, and clearer circulation. Even the simple act of replacing one potentially risky habit with a safer alternative can profoundly transform how your heart feels and functions throughout the day. Perfection is not the objective. Consistent, gentle, and steady progress is. This consistent effort builds a healthier future, one meal at a time. It is essential to remember that your heart is not inherently fragile. It is remarkably resilient, possesses an innate capacity for hope, and responds deeply to the care and attention you provide. Every time you make a heart-friendly food choice, you are actively strengthening the vital system that delivers life-sustaining resources to every single cell in your body. If this video has illuminated your understanding or offered new insights, we encourage you to take a small but significant step towards smoother circulation. Please share in the comments section where you are watching from and your current age. Your personal story may serve as a powerful source of inspiration and encouragement for someone else who needs it. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. We are dedicated to discussing simple yet impactful habits designed to help older adults maintain their strength, independence, and active lifestyles. Your likes, comments, and shares play a crucial role in ensuring this valuable health information reaches a wider audience of seniors who deserve access to superior health guidance. Each week, we are cultivating a community of individuals who are resolutely committed to their well-being, irrespective of their age. We sincerely hope this video serves as a gentle yet firm reminder that you continue to possess control, you retain your power, and you harbor an abundance of strength within you. Until our next meeting, may your heart remain steady, your circulation stay smooth, and your days continue to be filled with vitality and well-being.